Hello guys, welcome back to Salesforce Anytime channel. Did you ever wanted to deploy Salesforce Object Permissions? If yes, then how did you do that? So in most cases, I have seen in previous organizations that the object permissions and the field permissions normally we deploy manually. We don't actually deploy using any tools such as Copado or any other deployment tools due to the complexities involved in deploying field permissions or object permissions. So because we have seen that anytime we deploy the object permissions with profiles or permission sets included, there is a possibility that it would deploy the other field settings and other dependencies also sometimes changed in the profiles, right? So in those cases, that's why probably you guys have decided to manually go ahead and set up the object and field permissions in every Salesforce org, right? So if that is the process for your organization to set up the object permissions manually inside each of the orgs like QA, UAT or production, then this is the right video for you. So I'm going to show you how you can easily deploy the object permissions without deploying any of the dependencies related to the profiles or permission sets. And the good thing about this is it's going to validate the permission sets and any other dependencies. For example, if a particular object does not exist in the target org, it's going to validate even before the deployment. So let's see how you can do this. So what I'm going to do is I have already logged into PackMagix.com, so you can log in using OAuth 2.0, and once you logged in, just navigate to the deploy object permissions. You can search it here or just open it from here. So once you open the deploy object permissions, you got to select the object for which you want to deploy it. So I have account object. For example, I want to deploy the object permissions for I'm not going to deploy entire permissions. So for example, if I want to deploy only selected profiles or permission sets, I'm going to deploy only those to my target org. So you are going to select which permission sets or which profiles you want to deploy it for, not for all profiles, right? So let it get the object permissions for account. So here we are. So as you can see, there are different permission sets, different profiles which has got the access to account object, and you can select it from here and decide which ones you want to deploy. So most of the cases there would be a custom permission set, right, for which you want to deploy it, the new object permissions. So my favorite is the standard platform, so I can search it here also. So this is my favorite because I'm going to deploy it to another developer edition org. So whatever permission sets I created in my this source developer edition org would not be existing in the target org. That's why I can show you that as well. So let me select these two and add for deployment, and then I can actually select a target org which I already added. So you can go into the settings, connections, and add the target org which one you want to deploy it to. So in my case, this is the org. I labeled it as QA. I'm going to validate if any problems with these permissions I have selected for deployments. So as you can see, these two permission sets are not actually existing in the target org, so that's why it's giving that validation error. So let me remove those two. So first you have to deploy these permission sets before you can deploy the object permissions. Let me remove these, go back, get the permissions again, and then select a profile or permission set which is available in the target org. Okay, so as we are here, I want to select this one. This is commonly available in every org, that's why. Then I'm going to validate this first, and then once it's successfully validated, then I can deploy it. Yep, so it's successfully validated in target org, so there is no dependency issues with this profile in the target org. And then I'm going to deploy the object permissions. So for account, these permissions will be deployed for this profile into the target org. So yes, it's successfully deployed. And if you want to see the results, you can just click on this download deploy results. It's going to show you the results, how they are, if there are any issues or things like that. So as you can see, I'm just going to open it in LibreOffice. Open in Excel as well in your desktop. So you can see it here. There are no errors as such. This is successful, and this is actually deployed to target org. So this is the profile we used for the deployment, and these are the permissions which are deployed. So you can go ahead and verify those into target org. So this is how it's very easy to deploy any object permissions. So similar to this, I have shown how to deploy field permissions also very easily without any dependency issues. So you can check that video also. So thank you very much for watching this. I hope you liked it. Thank you. Bye.